Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Myrna. Well, this is my third video that I have to post. And the first video, I will just make a recap. First video, I was talking about my experience when I lost my husband, what had I felt. And then the second is about the undercover lovers, but I have to go through all of that. But this one, I just want to have to talk to you all, just to to know me more, who I am. I'm nobody in this world, really. I'm just a very ordinary person that I came to United States of America through my late husband. He brought me over here, and I have 3 children and have 2 grandsons, and I'm 64 years old. But the reason why I convinced myself to talk to you all, guys, because I want to talk to you my experiences, and I'm sure through my experiences people would able to relate what I've been through, especially to those who are like me. Maybe they're single, that never been married, or they're widow like me, or maybe they're a single mom, because I was been a single mom also before I met my late husband. But I know we all have all the stages that we've been through, but because of our strong determination and we able to get through of it, all the hardships that we've been through, we've been experiences in life. And I know every woman, or no matter it's a woman or a man, if you're a single parent, it's hard to raise a 3, especially for me. I have 3 children, but I can't really ask somebody help because my parents are all deceased already. But even though when they were still alive, I don't have any support, and even to the father of my children, I don't get any support. But why I came to this thing to tell you, well, just to let you know, to share my experiences. Then when I lost my husband, that's only a brief thing. It's not the thorough thing, because I'm not promoting myself here. I just want to share. I just want to chit chat, because when I have my when I was diagnosed with my autoimmune, and then part of the autoimmune, it getting worse for my autoimmune, so I forced to stay home, working home because of that, because I have multiple myeloma. And a part of that, I don't want to be stagnant. I want to be productive, because I'm a very workaholic person. I'm a hardworking person, maybe because I used to that when you're having a family with your own without any support. So you have 3 children, so you really have not to stop. You have to continue work and work and work and work. You don't have any time to relax. Yes, it is true. When I was in my country back then, I never had a time to go out to party. My life is just like work home, and I work late, and because I have to make money for my 3 kids. That's it. That's my life. But and then when I came here to America, so of course I work here for 3 years, and then I put up my own business with my own, no help. They even asked me how did I do it. They thought that my husband was the one who gave me the capital or funds to start my business. Now I I start with my own with zero capital. My capital is faith, determination, and hard work. That's what I do. That's what I did to my first venture of business. That was a commercial cleaning business. It is a Clean Sweeps General Services LLC, and then I have another one is Filipino General Services LLC, and then I have a third business is a Triple M healthcare business, which just started. We're just in the process of really establishing the business, but we're getting in there. And I know you guys may be thinking I have a lot of money, but no, because I don't have a lot of money. I work hard. It's just enough. Not a lot. It's just enough. I had debts, and then I still helping other people also. I still help my children, but thank God, because my children, they're established with their own already. They are not relying on me. They're very independent. They have their family. No, it's not really a family. It's only my second son that I have two grandsons, but I'm so proud of them because they can stand with their own already. They're a very hardworking person, like their mother also, because they look up to me. I cannot go wrong because my children, they always look up to me. They always, for them, I'm their hero. That's why every time when we celebrated for Mother's Day, I got a card from them for a Mother's Day. When Father's Day, I got a card from them for a Father's Day, because I'm a mother and a father for my children. And that's how I'm very proud. I'm really very proud of my children, what they became, because they stand with their own feet now, and they don't rely on me. I don't ask them, and I don't ask help for them, because I want them to enjoy their life, and I want them to enjoy their hard earning. But I always ask them to save for rainy days, and just whatever they're working for, they just have to really save their money and put in the right thing. But well, I'm talking to you also today because when I said about the undercover lovers, and I don't wanna, maybe you were thinking I got the help. No, I never asked money to anyone for help. Yes, I have debts, but I don't ask somebody to pay my debts or to help my business. It's everything. It's me. And that's how determined I am. Even I don't have much, but if you're determined what you are going to do with the help of God and lot of prayers, you can able to make it. And this time, I'm talking also because after the loss of my husband, I know, because when you're grieving, you're out of nowhere, you're lost, you're something like, you're drowned. Everything is just, it doesn't sink into yourself until I get scammed. I was scammed. That's what I will talk to this one. I'm not afraid. I was just to open all the people who's like me. I know there's a lot of people who was victim of a scammers. Yes, I was scammed. That was 2020, and I still have the receipt. August 17, $8,800. That I transferred to the Condo Divas LLC. The bank is First National Citizen Bank in Palm Beach, Florida. But for me at the time, because I hate scammers, because I know my husband, he was a victim of a scammer also when we were still married. We almost divorced at that time. But he got a scammer from Facebook. Mine, from my Instagram. That's why I'm never active to Instagram, because I was scam. And then after I was scam, so I went to my bank because I'm trying to get the money back, because I didn't know anywhere. Maybe somebody hypnotized me, because that was a pandemic time. You know, the banks are not opening. They're doing people, the customers, they cannot come in. It's all drive-through. And they said that I signed everything, and I don't know how it happened. I didn't remember. I did not remember. Really, it's true. I did not remember. I'm talking to you honestly. I did not remember that I transferred the money, because I hate scammer. And I didn't know how it happened, but maybe how far they are, if you're not talking, maybe they have some kind of like prayer or a thing that you don't remember, that people can transfer the money to their bank. So I went to the bank because I saw my receipts. I said, why did I transfer? I never know about Condudidas LLC. So I called my bank. So I went there, and we tried to get the money back from the bank, but the scammers, they're very wise and smart. They closed the account. So we did not able to get the money back. I fought that one of my money, but the FDIC, they weren't able to return the money, because they said that I intentionally transfer. I authorized to transfer. I signed the transfer, so I cannot fight on that, because I have my signature. And that time, the scammer never stopped on me. So they asked me again to transfer money for $20,000 in bank. They gave me the account number in Bank of America. So what did I do? And then they said, oh, I cannot do in this. So they gave me the address in New Jersey. So I drove in New Jersey. The address that they gave me. Yes, I'm so brave. I'm so little. I'm only 4'11", and a very skinny, tiny woman. But I drove in New Jersey to find out the address. And I called the scammer. Hey, I'm in front of your house. Where are you? Coming out. I have the money. But to tell you the truth, I don't have the money. Just to really have the proof, the address that they gave me. They maybe thought I'm here in Maryland. I cannot drive in New Jersey. I drove to New Jersey just to find out if that was real. But they didn't come out. And the scammer came back to me. Why are you driving there? He was so mad at me. And he was so at me. And you know what? They used a military name, a highest ranking military name. They used the name of Michael Jack. And they used, I cannot say, because I know these military people, high-ranking people, they are not aware of that somebody using their names. And I know there's still a lot of scammers using the military people, especially with the highest ranking people, and I know some of the scammers use my name also. They use even my bank to transfer the money. But when I go to the bank, I don't have the money. Yes, I know that, because I informed my bank. And then until finally, I did not get the money. But people who transfer money, they are asking, they thought that I had the money. I never had the money. But I don't know how it happened, how they do that to get the money. I don't know. I never had I don't know what's their, what is this? What they do? Why they can get the money from my bank? I didn't know. I did not know. I don't have any knowledge about that. But I'm speaking up with you. And also, not only me, before I was scammed, before I met this person, she was scammed also. The same amount I had that I was scammed. And then lately, just recently, my good friend, she was scammed also for $12,500. And I know I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Somebody was scammed for $1 million, for $500,000, for $100,000. That's a lot of money. Me, I was only scammed with 8,800. That's a painful for me because I work hard for my money. I did not get that money from the tree. You know what? So that's why I'm speaking now. So you have to be careful dealing people. And I know in YouTube, I don't have any social media aside from YouTube. I have Instagram, which I cannot close because I forgot my password. So I can, but I just keep that. And then, but I know there's still scammer in YouTube, but I know scammers already. I know who are they. It's not because I know them personally, but I can recognize who are the scammers and who are real. So if they're using my YouTube channel to reach me out, they were mistaken because they cannot fall on me. They cannot fall on me. And when I start active again on my social media, on my YouTube, my phone, it must be, if my phone will explode, it may be exploded already because it never stopped ringing. A lot of people calling on me. Yes, I know my phone was used in the business. It's in the business. It is registered in the business. So, but that's how it changed my life. Again, now back to my phone that never stopped ringing. Really, this is how I get. I'm just giving these experiences I have to give a precautionary to those people who are still not knowing about the scammers, because scammers are real, really. And I hope you guys, you learn and you understand what I mean. I'm not speaking this one here to promote my life, to promote myself. I'm just giving awareness about the scammers because I am truly one of the victims of the scammers. And thank you guys for watching for my videos. I know this is not related for my platform, that I'm not a professional fashion stylist. I just love to style myself. I just love to dress, and before I always take videos whatever I'm wearing because I love what to do. But this is different. I'm just, because I couldn't sleep. After my phone never stopped ringing, people keep calling me, and then when I answer, they never speak because I never answered my phone if I don't recognize my number. Then after they can leave a message, so I call back. And then when I call back, they don't leave a message. I was just curious if who are they, so I called them back, and they never answer, or they never answered me, or they're listening at the other end but they don't talk to me. So that's how the scammers, how they played on you. So beware. And I'm here speaking because I'm very realistic person. I'm a true real victim of the scammers. Okay guys, thank you, and have a great and blessed day to everyone. And please, if you did not subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe my channel, and I hope you guys, you can learn and pick up what I've been experienced through my whole life. I love you all. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye bye.